Elvis the Pig is quite a sweet film. This was released in 2022. It's written and directed by Jason Mills, and we have a cast including Turbo as Elvis. I love that Turbo is the first listed on IMDb. We also have Aggie Bell, Camryn Macdonald, Jason Berlin, Sadie Silcock, and various others. And this is about a pig called Elvis and a family farm. The family farm is in a bit of trouble. They need to work to save the farm. And also, Elvis the pig might be in danger as well because he might be going to a new home, but that home might not have his best interests at heart, and it's up to a little girl, Elvis's best friend, if you like, to save him and maybe help save the family farm in the process. I'll say no more than that. The narrative on the one hand is quite straightforward, but I also think it's very well written. There's a lot of substance to it, and I think it was really well handled. The pacing is quite good as well, and I think it sits very nicely, and this is purely my opinion. I don't know how they've marketed it, but I feel like it sits nicely in between being a children's film and a family film. I think it could be categorized quite nicely in either there, and I think it works really well. Elvis the Pig is a very likable character. The only thing I did not like is that we occasionally hear Elvis's voice. It's not that he can talk to humans, but sometimes when somebody talks to him, we hear his internal thoughts. And I don't love that. I just found it to be really jarring. I didn't really like it. It certainly wasn't for me, but it's not a huge problem or anything. And in general, it's a really pleasant film. It's quite heartwarming. It's quite uplifting. It's a well enough written narrative with likable characters, good performances, and an adorable pig. And I say that as somebody who doesn't really care for pigs. Little piglets, absolutely adorable. In general, not a big pig fan, but Elvis or Turbo, that's a brilliant name for a pig, was certainly rather sweet. So if you're looking for a fun film, something that I think could be good for the whole family with some great characters and performances and a really sweet narrative. And it's also not too emotional. It sounds like it could be quite a heavy narrative, and I didn't cry at any point. Whereas animal films in general will make me cry in some way. Maybe it's because I'm not a huge pig fan, but the point there is that it's not too traumatizing. But there are, of course, moments where we are made to consider that Elvis might be in a bit of danger, and they get quite emotional. So it's got a nice balance to it. As I said, in my opinion, I think it's a family film, but also suitable for younger viewers as well. Generally, most family films are. That's kind of the whole point of a family film. But you know what I mean. There are times when it maybe felt a little bit more like a children's film, where I feel like maybe certain aspects would appeal more to younger viewers. But for the most part, I think great for the whole family. Delightful film. A really easy, fun, enjoyable viewing experience. And if it sounds like a film for you, then needless to say, I'm quite happy to recommend Elvis the Pig.